Kenzie. Time to review. Time to make a video. What are we doing? What are we recording? What are we reviewing? What are you doing? No. Manga. What manga?
What do you mean no?
What manga are you reviewing? So what are you picking? Which one? What are you doing?
Give me some time to think.
Wait, why is it 3, 2, 1? Why is everything backwards on your shelf?
Why are you backwards?
Are you dyslexic with numbers too?
You do know that manga is read right to left, so I figured it would look better if it went right to left.
And which one?
Well, you see, I was thinking about if I should do a series or if I should just do a first volume of something. You know, these are just big decisions. I think I'll go with the series. But I'm only going to review the volumes
Oh God!
the anime has come out with.
Ready when you are?
I hate it when you say that like that. It scares me.
Not as scary as this! That's a good noise to start on. What are we doing today?
Hello and welcome to the Moral Limits. This week on the Kenzie Talk Show, we are talking about the Promised Neverland. Now, it was a raging...
You gotta like lift it higher. Yep, perfect.
This week on the telemarketing show, where we hold stuff up to our face for comparison on size, you can see how tall it is. Now for the width, this is how wide it is. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay, glad. Now, this book, I actually found out through a manga club that I joined, and it was like our second month reading. And what it is it's about these children that grow up in a nice little home in the countryside, and it's an orphanage. That's why they're all wearing white.
So wait, hold on. This is called The Promised Neverland, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this a sequel to Peter Pan, Return to Neverland, and the third installment, The Promised Neverland?
You see, I thought so at first, and then I read it, and
Because when I see a ginger on the cover, I mean, is that not Jane?
well, let's just see the most bright and cheery character of the book. I think you'll really enjoy it. I definitely think you should show your children. Yep.
Show your children how tasty of a snack they can be?
Oh yeah, look at how tasty that snack is. Ready to be eaten by demons.
Ah, that's hot. That's hot.
That's what I call good food. And as you can see, this demon is preparing its meal quite handsomely, in my opinion. So, I mean, bedtime story.
The okay hand gesture, thought to be a symbol of everything's okay, is now considered a hate symbol by the Anti-Defamation League.
Why, of all the books you have you decided to discuss The Promised Neverland?
You see, I chose this because it was a very popular anime earlier this year, actually last year. It was about the beginning of 2019 is when it really, became an anime. So it was really popular all over, America. Everyone was talking about it. They're like, oh my god, The Promised Neverland, ooh! I knew someone who went to Japan, and apparently it was still so new that, they couldn't find too many stuff of it.
Hello, darkness, my old
Little keychains and stuff. So I was so sad, but let's try this again. I got the first 4 volumes. They have all of these are covered in the anime. Half of the 5th one is, not the other half. So if you want to only keep up to what the anime has currently, I'd still recommend getting the 5th one. But if you want to go beyond that, there's, I believe, about little over 10 volumes out currently. I do not remember how many at the moment, but it's a very good series. So basically, it is about these 3 kids. These 3 right here are 3 of the oldest in this orphanage kind of house thing. And so the kids stay no later than 12, and then they get put into their forever home. Now, The trick is that they don't get put into forever home. They become demon chow.
Sounds like the American foster system.
Yum. So basically what happens is, depending on their IQ level, which is how smart they are, it depends on when they get, well, turned into demon chow. So, like, say if you're not as smart, then you'll start getting shipped out at age 6. Like, this fine lass over here gets shipped out in the first volume. We don't see much of her, but her cute little bunny haunts our memories. So basically what happens is she get adopted, but because she gets sold off to demons, she sort of forgot, like, her bunny at the house, so these two decided, we're gonna go rent her bunny to her, and then they see the demons and everything. They're like, whoopsies. Yes, we sort of were a little too late. So then they find out the truth about the demons, while this guy over here, he's known all along. You know, like those people that say they remember everything from birth? Well, he's one of those guys that remembers everything from, like, his inception, basically.
I alone had reached the target objective thanks to the peerless intrepidity I developed at Testicular Boot Camp. But it was a trap! I was imprisoned in that uterine gulag for 9 grueling months. Day 171. I've sprouted another finger. Counting the one from yesterday, I'm up to 11.
So after they find out, they're like, we need to escape. And then she's like, the happy-go-lucky character is just like, we're all gonna escape. All 38 of us. Mind you, the 38 include from age 11 to 1. And all the ages in between. And so this guy's like, yo, we can only escape with, like, the 3 of us. Like, we can't save everyone. And then he's in love with her, so he's all like, oh, Emma, of course we can do it. And then, let me see where the volume ends so I know what's going on. So then, we get this lovely character who you don't see on the cover, which is, like, Sister Crone. She's, like, the mother's helper. And basically, she's evil looking. A lot of people were mad about her because of her being black. They said that it was stereotyping.
Nani?
They said it was stereotyping. They're like, wouldn't it be racist, though, if we made the villain white? Because, you know, blacks were already something or other like that. And where is she? Ah, here we go. Right around... No? Hold on. One eternity later. There we go. That's Sister Crone. And so, basically, they were not too happy because then they're like, oh crap, now we have to get past another person. So that basically sums up the end of it. Near the end of the volume, there was, like, the oldest being, like, 2-3 years old. Like, I mean, the youngest being 2 or 3 years old. But then they decide to bring a 1-year-old, and then they're like, oh, now how are we supposed to escape? So, like, at the end, she's like, all of us will become demon chow. And so that's kind of something else. And so that's it for the first volume of The Promised Neverland.